Hey there, KLST web viewers. Meteorologist Chris Boone here, combating some misinformation that's been spread across social media. We've seen a couple of posts that have been referring to this morning's damage from a tornado, and unfortunately that is not the case. We have three main reasons why, and the first reason is because the damage has been widespread across San Angelo from the northeast out towards the west, and even the wind gust of 85 miles per hour reported at the airport was very widespread, and we saw thousands of people in San Angelo without power, whereas if it was a tornado, it would have been confined to a small path or a relatively smaller area than what we would have seen across the entire city. The second reason was we didn't see any rotation on the radar data. Usually for a tornado, you would need actual rotation. You need winds going to the radar as well as winds coming away from the radar. But what we saw on our radar images was only winds that were coming down from the south, or down from the north to the south, going towards the airport, all moving in one uniform direction. And the third reason, that's what people have been kind of asking, well, what was in those photos? What's more likely to have been photographed with that were some rain shafts, because as you have those storms kind of dumping that rain, you basically see an extension from the cloud down to the ground, and with nighttime you basically cut down all that light, and anything that extends from the cloud down to the ground can start to have that tornado looking shape. So it's not necessarily inaccurate in the sense that they were intentionally wrong, but they essentially can't see it with only using flashes of light every occasionally with lightning to try to determine whether there's any rotation or whether it's actually falling. It can be very difficult. So that's why it may appear to look like a tornado, but what we actually saw was just a severe thunderstorm moving in from the north, and again putting out plenty of gusty winds and some widespread damage across San Angelo, and a lot of power outage for that area. But again, was not the result of a tornado.